questions for Motive. We have them already since a while in Motive Market, which is our alternative and sustainable alternative for small shops and local commerces and business. So we can show them just to remind you very quickly how they look like in our Motive Market platform. Again, to remember, we have in Asturias in amagijon.com. So we can search here for queso, which is cheese, and we will find the questions already showing. Up there, you remember these are all the shops that offer cheese in this case, and we can scroll down, just pick one, and the questions will pop up. So it will help you to create a tabla de quesos, which is an assorted tray of different cheeses. All right, so this is for Gijón, but this is also working in amadrid.com. So let's search for camiseta blanca, white t-shirt. It will happen exactly the same, show you the questions and the different shops. Or in the UK area, we also have Motive Market, different questions for your queries. And in the UK, you can search for skincare. And again, different small shops offering products for skincare and the questions that will help you to narrow down the search, like, for example, the vegan and natural organic option here. So, as I said, this has been in production. You can try it already. And now what we're presenting today is we're taking this to our Motive shop. So as you can see, hands-free presenting means Laura is the one driving the screen sharing. So Laura, I'll just hand over to you and you can show how this works in Motive for Motive shop. So all yours, Laura.
Thanks, David. Yeah, as David said, Motive Market offers questions for different customers, but all of this is inside Motive Market. Now, we want to take a step further and bring this functionality to the stores themselves. This will add a great value to the search engine and provide a more complete search experience for users of Motive stores. Okay, we have selected 10 Motive stores for this to bring this functionality to them. This demo today is going to be with Bici Clásica. Before starting the demo, I should mention that the development is still in test environments, as you can see here, but don't worry, we expect it to reach production soon. Okay, so today we are going to start the demo with Bici Clásica, as I mentioned before, and we are going to present 3 use cases or 3 scenarios. The first one is questions are related tasks. I mean, like in Motive Market, under the search box. The second scenario is as fallback of low results, and the third scenario is fallback of no results. Okay, so let's start with the first use case, and we are going to search for singing, for example. Okay, we have here all the questions. For example, we are going to click on this one, and we have like vintage elements to our bicycle, as you can see here. Okay, now we are going to move to the second scenario, that is as fallback of low results, and we are going to search, for example, for batería. Okay, as you can see here, we have only 5 results. So if we scroll down, we are going to obtain here our questions. For example, maybe this would provide an interesting queries. For example, cable, batería, motor for our electric bicycle, and of course, electric bicycle. Okay, and the third use case and the last one is fallback of no results. For example, we are going to search for botellín. We have here the questions. And maybe botellín is for personalize your bicycle or something like that. So you have here manillar, puño, and sillín. Okay, nice queries for that question. Okay, I should mention that these questions are dynamic, meaning that new questions are generated for each query. They are generated from the catalog products are associated with the queries for those products. And this is processing a large language model, and from there we are provided to these Motive shops. Okay, so these are the 3 scenarios or use cases for these questions we have implemented in this POC. But don't worry, stay tuned because more will come in the future. I don't know if you want to add something, David, or something like that.
Not much. I think you covered very well how the use cases work and how this will help very much. I would just something that we have been also mentioning in past empathy AI talks is that very well explained how we process and generate these questions. This also runs in a empathy AI control and owned infrastructure, and these language models are open source, means we don't depend on any other large provider, or there's no other third party involved in neither in the data set or the workloads or how we process and extract these questions. So, but yeah, that you did very well. I have nothing else to add. Thank you.
So do we have any questions in the chat? Is there anything going on in here? Let's see. Well, I do have a question. So I'm curious, and Laura, when can we expect to see empathy questions in production available for us to try?
Yeah, well, as mentioned, so apart from being in motive market already and since quite some time now, next week we will have a beta release. So next week we will have this in production for a small sort of motive shops, and very, very soon after that, in the future, we will go for the mass production scale release. So stay tuned because you will be able to experience them very soon. And we will also, apart from having this same production release, we will also offer tooling. So first starting with enable, disable, or opting out of these questions, and other extended tooling and reporting in the playboard in Backroom, and also other features like expansive, reductive questions, and so on. So a lot of stuff coming up. So we will show this in the next empathy AI talks and so on.
So that's, sound check. Okay, so that's really exciting because that means that we get to try them out pretty soon, right? So I don't know about anyone else, but I will definitely be trying them as soon as I can. And so the other thing I wanted to ask, what are the next steps? So we know that we'll be able to try it out beta, right? But what comes next?
Yeah. After that, we will definitely go for this in the next probably weeks or months for having this available for all motive shops. And then, as I said before, a little bit more playful and extending the functionality, having other questions, having other use cases that can maybe sometimes you want to expand, sometimes you want to narrow down the questions and the results. So we will have this will grow definitely, and in the next weeks, months, we will definitely have a lot more to show in this empathy AI talks or directly into production shops. So stay tuned because it's growing.
Well, thank you so much for giving us some information on that. I just wanted to say before we wrap up, aside from the fact that thank you, David and Laura, for being here. We apologize. We had a little bit of a technical glitch between music and the start of the live stream. So, things that happen live. So just again, now with sound, I'm going to reintroduce David Suárez, who is our Director of Engineering at Empathy Holdings and Empathy AI, and Laura Martínez, who has been working as a front-end engineer and working specifically on empathy questions and working really hard to refine this and make this the demo that you've just seen. So thank you both for being here, and thank you everyone else for joining us. We hope that you will be here again with us next week. And of course, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to send us messages directly to myself, to David, to Laura. We're always happy to help, happy to answer questions, and we can redirect you to the right person, okay? So thank you so much, and that said, happy Friday.
Ask me, because if it's not love,